What's up, my beautiful soulful art babes? So it's me, Alexis Verde, back again, and I just wanted to make a quick video talking about a revelation that I had this morning, and it basically just has to do with how I'm about to get this passive income coming in. Because yesterday was my birthday. I turned 22, and I've been um last night I was at a family friend function, and we talked about traveling, and we talked about investing, and we played the game Cash Flow. If you know what that book or that game is, it was started by Robert Kiyosaki, I think is the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, and yeah, he talks about how to get out of the rat race, and how in the rat race is basically like this kind of like 40 plus hour work week that you're stuck in, and you're constantly working actively for your paycheck. Like you're exchanging time for money, your energy for money, like directly. And so what he teaches is just basically how to become financially literate, and how to understand the way money works and how it can flow into your life, so that you have these different income streams that are coming passively to you, meaning you don't have to necessarily exchange. Like, you could be literally like money's coming into your name while you're sleeping. Basically, that's passive income. And an example of passive income would be like YouTubers that put ads on their videos. As soon as so for anybody who's looking to become a YouTuber, you have to have, I believe it's 1,000 followers or subscribers, and then 30,000 hours of watch time, and then you can monetize your videos. And so that's an example of how some online entrepreneurs get money coming in. And so anyway, I was just thinking about all this stuff, and basically, like, stocks is like the key. So if I were you, because I'm gonna start doing this, like, and continue doing it. Like, I always knew investing was a lucrative thing that we could be doing. Like, it really pays well, and gives us a lot of yield on our investments, like on our money. Like, our money can just grow, and there's something called compound interest, which is basically like, um, let's say, let's take like let's just use money. Like, let's say you just put $1 in, and then because what stocks is like a buying a part of a company. So let's say you put $1 into that company, and the company is growing, it's becoming successful. That dollar is gonna turn into and then there's something called dividends. So dividends is what you get when the company pays out. Like, it's like an incentive. It's like kind of like the company will make a certain amount of money, and then they'll have an extra amount of money just to send out to people who have a share, like a part of that company. So those are the dividends, and usually that portion of money that they send out, people just reinvest it. So if you start with $1, you have $1, and then you have the dividends that they're going to send to you, which is going to grow that, and then it's just going to continue to like grow exponentially. And I'm not sure if I'm explaining that completely right, but that's just like kind of a intro to how it might work. Like, because basically it's what's happening is, like, let's say they give you 20-cent dividend. That's a really high yield, but let's just say, like, so you start off with $1, they give you a 120, and then you're investing that 120 now, and so that 120 times however much like success the company is gonna get, then that's gonna grow. And then, yeah, I'm not explaining it right, which just means that I need to do more research. Like, I was telling my partner that when he's gonna start researching stocks, and I was like, just teach me, and just like try to regurgitate the information, because if you can regurgitate it, then that means that like you're learning it, and that it's actually registering, and that you understand it. So I think that's probably why I like making YouTube videos, because I like talking about the concepts that I'm learning. And so yeah, so that's what I was doing last night for my birthday. But so back to my epiphany. Back to my epiphany. My epiphany was basically that there are opportunities all around us, and a lot of the times we simply aren't tuned in to search for them. So what we need to do, because it's like, if I tell you to like look around you and find everything that's blue, you're going to be able to find everything that's blue. Now, if I tell you, without looking around, show me everything that was orange, you're probably not going to know because you weren't looking for that. So what we have to do basically is like rewire our attention, literally our attention, and our attention and our intention to find the opportunities that can provide us that passive income that I was talking about, like that cash flow basically is what Robert Kiyosaki, I hope that's how you pronounce his last name. That's what he calls it. So yeah, I just had an epiphany on what I can do. Just like one thing that it was an opportunity that was right in front of my face, but it was just something that I hadn't acted on. And that's the thing, like the universe will give you what you want, like exactly what you ask for, and do a lot, but you literally have to, it's like, for example, like the universe will come up to your doorstep, and like hand you, or like have what you want, but you just have to open the door and like actually receive it. So there's still that step of like walking up to the door and opening. Like there's always like a little bit of action that you have to do on your part. It's never a lot though. Don't let people try to make you seem like it's a lot. Like you don't have to drive to another like city to go get this thing. It's just at your door. So just like be aware of it, be like accepting of it, be receptive of it, set the intention to allow it, like let yourself know that you're ready for it, and then it'll come. Like it comes. It always does. It never fails. It always comes. And so yeah, just brief little video. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on my financial journey, because we're gonna all get rich together. You feel me? All right.